Hi guys, I'm back again. Please let me know if you can hear me. I do apologize for that. You could not hear me. Luckily, I wasn't talking for too long. Let me just let's see if I can just post this. Realized. You still cannot hear me. Okay, let's just go here. Whoops, daisy. Oh, great. Matthew can hear me. So Matthew can hear me. So great. Please come back on. Apologies about this, guys. This is the joys of live. I do apologize for this. Let's just right. I do just this is great, guys. Honestly, we learn in life, we have to laugh. We have to laugh. I have to laugh at these things because otherwise we cry. My dad taught me that. Great legacy he left, that we laugh at ourselves. So poor Cherie can't hear me. Anyway, actually that's really good because it's a lesson, because I knew I was going too fast. So it's a great lesson. And I'm just, yes, anyway, okay, so we'll start from scratch here. Now, I would love it if, especially my team, join me in future. I know it's tough getting behind the camera, but as you can see, practice makes perfect, and practice doesn't make perfect, because I've been doing this a while now and I'm still not perfect. Anyway, let me just check if I've got any more messages. So basically, right, what was I sharing? Okay, so I'll introduce myself again for anyone who doesn't know me. Hi, welcome. My name is Helen Lingard. I'm a single mum. I'm an ex-nurse. I'm a blogger. I'm passionate about helping people achieve their full potential and changing the world, making the world a better place. As cheesy as that sounds, it's the case, because the world is a great place. It can be. And the more we focus on the good stuff and doing this secret sauce stuff, the better it will become. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I try and do these calls every week. I'm working out a time to do them, a time that suits everybody, but that's always very hard. So this week, oh, and sometimes I interview people. I've had Marion Herbertson on here, so look out for that interview. And I've had Regina Van Helden, and I'm going to have her hubby soon, so look out for that interview. And I've had Erica, and anyway, so love these calls, love connecting with you, love inspiring you. So this is what I'm here for. So let me share my story again. So just less than a year ago, last week actually, I lost my fur baby. One of the toughest times in my life. I can't see without my glasses. And it knocked me for six, absolutely knocked me for six. And I was going, grief is normal. We all go through grief, and we've got to go through it. So it's a process, and your anger and your hurt, and you want them back. But several weeks after I'd lost her, I was going down a really big dark hole, and I didn't want to continue going down that big dark hole. So I was looking at options, what I could do. And so I started doing some of this, which is known as 30-30-30. But before you think, oh, we know all about this, there's something else I want to share with you. So I was adding to it, I was doing the gratitude, and I was exercising, getting out there, because I didn't want to go down the hole of getting into depression. And I've been there before, and I didn't want to do it, and I didn't want to get on tablets or anything. So I started this 30-30-30. And it worked. I did it for a few months, and I say a few months. I was consistent. I really worked hard at it, and it got me out of this big dark hole. And so I know it works. I know it has amazing results. So I don't know if you've seen it, because I did share it around a bit. The other week, my business I'm part of, Empower Network, had an event in Orlando, and unfortunately I couldn't make it. But I saw a wonderful interview that Chris and Susan Beasley did with Joe Pink Lawrence of Paulo Barroso, and I hope I get his name right, who's a Portuguese Brit. And she asked him what his daily routine was, and he said it's 30-30-30. This is the he didn't use these words, I'm using these words, a secret source of success, your mindset. Until you get, I'm saying this now, not him, until you get your mindset right, you know, your mindset's got to be in the right place, because once your mindset's right, anything's possible. So what is 30-30-30? It's reading empowering books every day, 30 minutes. So that can be Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. It can be Rhonda Byrne. It can be Simon Sinek, Your Why, Wayne Dyer, numerous books. And I'm going to post this on my blog after. And so I will be listing there a ton of great books. So read for 30 minutes every day. As well as that, listen. And I have a lot of books on my iPhone. And I have them in the car, doing housework, going for a walk, everything. And I listen for 30 minutes. In fact, I listen to more than that, but this is 30-30-30. Listen to empowering books. Then, as well as part of that 2:30s, watch Les Brown Dreams. It is an amazing video, and I can see why Rhonda Byrne gets the music going in her books too, because it really gets you listening and watching, you know, that you can achieve anything, and it really lifts you up. So that's 30 reading, 30 listening and watching for 30 days, and see your life turn around. And I mean, I know I've grown hugely. People tell me all the time they've seen me grow over the time, and I'm still growing. And Paulo's thing is, he says that, and I know this myself, you'll attract people to you, like-minded people to you, who want to be part of you, who want to know what it is you're doing, because you're so, you know, you've got this energy and you're so focused and you're sharing great value. So that's the 30-30-30. So like I say, you do that for 30 days. Do it for longer, but start for 30 days. So what happened with me back when Zoe passed away, like I say, it really changed everything. I came out of it. I actually, you know, I had problems again later on, but for a good while, it really helped me, because grief goes on forever. I mean, I'm sure you've all lost somebody, and grief is a long, slow process. But for me, you know, and again, I wasn't persistent. I should have kept going. Anyway, so then, like I say, I saw this video that Paulo did. And so for the last, since I saw that video, I've really kind of been really diligent with this, you know. And I also add into the mix there, I meditate for 20 minutes every morning. And yeah, I make sure that I do, sorry, I've got hair stuck somewhere. So basically I stick religiously to those things. Then let me share this thing with you. Now, this was shared with me a couple of years ago. This is another part of the secret sauce. So shared a couple of years ago with me, and it's very woohoo, as in whoa, you know, any normal people, and I'm taking that nobody normal because we're all above average, because, you know, to be listening to this call, I'm thinking you're looking for change. So there's normal people here, because normal people would not do this next bit. And I was going through the process and becoming from normal to above average to, you know, a couple of years ago, but I wasn't where I am now. So when somebody suggested this to me and I looked at it, I thought, I'm not doing that. Oh my goodness. However, I was reading, as I do, Wayne Dyer's book. In fact, I wasn't reading it. I was listening to one of his other great books, which is It's Never Crowded Along the Extra Mile. Now, that's another fantastic book I recommend you listen to or read. And I'm sorry, I'm probably going too fast again. I must slow down. My son actually said to me yesterday, so I think I'm like you because I'm starting to talk fast. So this extra bit is another Wayne Dyer thing. And he was talking about this thing to do. And I was thinking, ooh. And then he read out that, he read a letter from Sandy Foster. I don't know if you've heard of Sandy Foster. She's an Australian lady. She's in Australia. She's an Australian lady, obviously living in Australia. And she wrote a letter to him saying she'd done this woohoo thing. And now she's very successful, and how she'd been working all the hours of the world. She'd been having a tough life, blah, blah. And then she did this thing. So what is this thing? It's called Manifestations for Meditating. Sorry, Meditations for Manifesting. And it's basically based on the fact that when you connect with Source, and before you go kind of, oh, what do you mean? I'm not religious either. I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious, but I'm open to things. And if someone tells me, you know, this could work, and I hear from somebody like Sandy Foster, who's very successful, you know, I think, okay, well, I'll give it a try. So I post it on my blog, and you can go and watch this hangout or go and read the blog afterwards. And basically, Wayne Dyer says that all the words for God, you know, God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, and everyone else, they've all got "ah" in the title and the word. And so these manifestations that you need to do, these meditations that you need to do for 20 minutes every day, you need to go "ah." And I know, and he actually says on the tape, he says, you want to go somewhere quietly where people won't hear you. And it's hilarious, first listening, first watching, you know, and I do it on the car because when nobody can hear me and I'm driving along, I'm going, ah. And as you go, ah, you're thinking of what you want. And you've got to go from your one chakra, your pelvic chakra. I don't know what the chakras are called, actually. I'm very naive with that. To your third eye chakra, which anybody who's in my business knows that Justin Varengia talks about this all the time, the third eye. And you think about what you want to manifest as you say, ah. So that is the secret source. So basically, what's happened since I've been doing this secret source, I've been doing the meditating for, oh gosh, 10 days, maybe 10 days. And I brought more people into my business than I ever had previously. Well, I'll tell a lie. I brought more active people in, people who are actually taking, you know, not just, because I've had lots of people in my business before, but they haven't actually been taking action. But I've brought more people in who are taking action. So what I recommend you do is you do the 30-30-30 and you add the meditations and see your life change. Because what I want to illustrate to you, and I want to share a bit of a story with you, is, and I'm being very honest here, talking straight from my heart, and a few weeks ago, well, on and off since Zoe passed away, my dog, my beloved fur baby, last year, I've struggled. I've really struggled. Things, it really knocked me off kilter. I've struggled with, you know, mood swings and kind of being very emotional and a mess. And I've been to a homeopath and I've done this 30-30-30, but I haven't been consistent with it. I haven't been religious with it, and especially starting this manifestations, meditating for manifestations, or meditating for manifest. I can't say it. Oh, you know what I mean. Anyway, sorry. And I've gone to a homeopath. I've tried everything, and I still was going up, down, up, down. And then the other week, I took the bull by the horns and I went to the doctor. I haven't been to the doctor for a long time. I don't go to the doctor. I try and do everything herbal. And no, I'm not going off tangent here. I'm just trying to illustrate to you the importance, how important this 30 is in with the manifestations, the meditating, because I went to the doctor and she gave me some tablets, some antidepressants, and I knew I didn't want to take them, but I was really in a mess. I sat there in her surgery for half an hour, bawling my eyes out. I was just such a mess. Anyway, I took these tablets for about all of 2 days, and I've been on tablets before and I didn't like the way they made me feel, and so I was determined. I know they're hard to go on. You have to go through a difficult time to go on them, and they're hard to get off. And I know people, it's each their own, but for me, I didn't want to be like that. And I didn't like the way it made me feel. And one thing that really, really struck me was that when I went along to my Bikram, my exercise, and I couldn't do it because of the way these tablets were making me feel. And some friends of mine said to me, oh, don't, just persevere because you'll get through it. But I didn't want to persevere because I didn't like the way they made me feel. So I came off them and I went through several days of feeling absolutely dreadful again. But I persevered with this 30, which is written on I persevered, reading for 30 minutes, and I've just persevered, and these meditations, and it's got me through. So each their own. Do it the natural way is not for everybody, but there are other ways. So the secret sauce to success, to mindset, to managing, controlling your mind, to controlling yourself. We don't need to, and I'm not for 1 minute saying, go off them. I'm just saying that we are in charge of ourselves. We don't have to resort to medications if we don't want to. Yes, if it's your choice, and I respect everyone's got a choice, but for me, this 30 and the meditations, and like I say, it's hilarious. It's hilarious doing those meditations. You'll want to shut the door and or drive in the car maybe, or whatever you want to do, or go out walking in the wind. That's what I do in the wind, and I'm plugged in. I'm going, no one can hear me because it's so windy. Well, I hope they can't. Maybe they can. Anyway, so that's the secret sauce. So I would love you to go away and when you finish this call, go and do your 30. So it's reading for 30 minutes, listening, watching for 30 minutes for 30 days, and see how your life turns around. See what happens, and keep taking action towards your goals. If you're in this business, keep blogging and do your meditation. And this can be your meditation if you want it to be. Doing exercise and just keep working on you and offering value and helping people. And I swear, keep following all the steps, and do your and with the meditations, of course, you can, whatever you want to attract, whether you want to attract abundance, whether you want to attract more people to help, whether you want to attract finances, whatever you want to attract, it works. Sandy Forster is living proof. She's very successful. Go look her up on Facebook and you'll see how successful she is. So that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I would have loved to. I will try 1 week. I'll try put on the questions, but I know I've seen before in other people's hangouts, you get some strange people putting some silly questions. But in fact, I have got questions here. So if you want to ask me a question before I go off, please do. I'm not, let me see if I can go on to where the hangout is. I don't know whether I can. Oh, I didn't hear what you applauded. Sorry, I can't see the same things as you can, but I hope you've got some. Please do leave me your comments on the Google Hangout, and go to my website. And somebody's messaging me there. Go to the blog. I found fantastic. Go to the blog where this will be posted. I will post this up on the Facebook page in a minute. And I do apologize the first time it didn't work, but we got there in the end. And persistence, guys, consistency is the key. And I just want to leave you with one comment before I go. go look up Christina Munaz. She's one of my friends. If you're a friend of mine, you can go look for her. She's Christina without the H, Christina. She's an Australian lady. She has got serious back problems, and she's blogging, and she's done very well from blogging. And she is somebody inspires me because she's on bed rest. I say bed rest. She's basically disabled at the moment on the bed, and she inspires beyond. So, and if you want to join us, blog, join this fantastic community of like-minded people, then please connect with me on Facebook. Go to my blog, check out my blog, and I'll be posting this on Facebook any minute now. And thank you for coming back, those of you who came back, and thank you for letting me know you couldn't hear me. I did wonder, because I got a message before saying my sound wasn't working, but I thought it worked. And so I do apologize, and thank you for sticking around, and look out for the next hangout. I'm doing these regularly. I love doing these. I love inspiring you, and I love getting your feedback too. So please do leave me your feedback, because like anything, like children, like anything, we need feedback to know what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong. So I welcome your feedback. So join me next week. I'll be here next week. I'm not quite sure what time, but look out for the invite. And thank you so much. And I'll be posting this on the blog any minute now. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.